Hello, fellow librarians. My name is Vazquez, and this presentation has been prepared by myself and Maude Muto, Judy Romero, and Katie Conley. Today we will be discussing one of the Young Adult Library Services Association Team Programming Guidelines. The YALSA guideline included in this lecture is number 6, which outlines how to staff programs sufficiently and appropriately. According to this guideline, programs should be adequately staffed to ensure the safety and enjoyment of participants. Consideration should be given to the size of the space, expected attendance, and the complexity of the program. Staffing can be a mix of library personnel and others, such as volunteers. Furthermore, staffing library programs with knowledgeable, well-trained, diverse people will ensure a valuable education for young adults. The program leaders may include department librarians, volunteers, and community members that would support and guide the young adults through the activities and workshops. YALSA sub-guidelines are as follows. 6.1. Ensure that staffing levels are adequate to create a secure and welcoming environment. 6.2. Ensure that staff to patron ratios are adequate to allow for successful programs. 6.3. Consider which tasks are best suited to librarians and which are more suited to paraprofessionals, community partners and mentors, adult volunteers, or friends of the library, and teen volunteers and participants. 6.4. Consider the needs of team participants, which includes but is not limited to language, culture, ability, etc., and staff programs accordingly. 6.5. When hosting programs led by outside presenters, consider ways to ensure that teens also develop positive relationships with library workers. How does YALSA's Guideline Number 6 apply to programming? Guidelines are essential to properly and effectively provide information to participants. Depending on the type of programming scheduled, different staff, mentors, and community members with experience with the program topic may be assigned. For example, if the library plans a young adult program on the topic of neighborhood outreach, a member of the community nonprofit business would be best suited to participate. Here are some program ideas for young adults. Community service, t-shirt heat press, Magic the Gathering game, Battle of the Books, Universal Yums taste test, podcast club, book page art, therapy dog visits, Oreo cookie taste tests, take and make art kits, block printing, and pizza and painting. Our first example is Teen Creative Writing Workshop. Why does staffing matter? We can ensure adequate staffing and engagement by having rotating schedules. 2 librarians can be present during each session. Below is the staff breakdown. Who is responsible for what job to ensure a supportive environment for the program? The first librarian can focus on facilitating the workshop and guiding discussions. The second librarian can assist individual participants and oversee a safe and welcoming environment. Teen writers will share different skills as well as librarians, the local author, and any community volunteers. Specific duties will be broken down as follows. The librarians facilitate discussions, manage planning, and provide resources on writing techniques by utilizing collections and databases. The local author will lead the creative exercises. Teen volunteers will help with peer feedback and promote the event in schools and neighborhoods. We can also accommodate to all needs by making sure the writing prompts reflect diverse cultural perspectives. Having quiet spaces for neurodivergent patrons who would still like to participate in the program ensures an inclusive environment. Through this workshop, patrons will develop positive relationships with library workers. While the local author is leading the workshop, the librarian can remain engaged by helping teens access writing resources, recommending books, and showing them how to use the databases. This creates a well-supported creative space where young writers can learn from experienced people, engage with diverse perspectives, and connect with professionals. By prioritizing inclusivity, it encourages collaboration and makes sure that writers from all backgrounds have access to the resources and guidance they need to grow. Our second example is Team Game Night, in which the library hosts a board game night featuring a guest game designer. Staffing matters because enough staffing ensures the event is well organized, welcoming, and safe for all participants. Staff responsibilities are broken down as follows. The librarians will organize and promote the event, with safety as a priority. With librarians present, Teens will feel supported and will be comfortable asking for help. A proper staff-to-teen ratio prevents disruptions and keeps the event organized. Teen volunteers will help set up, explain rules, and assist participants. Teen volunteers can also take on active roles, enhancing their sense of ownership. The guest game designer leads gameplay and shares insights in how games are made. The teen game night structure works because it balances responsibilities among staff, volunteers, and guest experts. This allows librarians to focus on engagement rather than management of the event. Giving teens leadership opportunities while under the supervision of professionals will help build positive relationships between teens and library staff. This will help teens connect with library staff beyond traditional settings. This event additionally offers real-world applications and future opportunities. A library that hosts game nights may notice a repeat of teen visitors and possibly expand into video game tournaments and build your own board games. This could lead to a partnership with local game stores. This concludes our presentation. We wanted to say thank you for attending our professional development session. We hope that the information we've provided is useful and interesting on the topic of staffing young adult programs sufficiently and appropriately. Our reference for this presentation is the American Library Association Teens Programming Guidelines.